see you've returned on your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first episode is I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say I'm back and better than ever?
No.
You should have.
Yeah, I should.
You know, like
I'm
Eric
back.
Bischoff.
I'm
Better than ever. Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of the 3 Count Super.
Whoa.
Yes, I do the voice crack.
Oh.
Because you know Tony Chimmel voice
Yeah.
cracks when he does super.
For Edge.
Yeah.
For Edge. Why didn't they bring him back when Edge came back?
He needs to be his own. That needs to be his personal announcer.
That needs to be in his contract.
Facts.
Edge's own, Edge's personal.
Yeah, personal ring announcer.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign me up. That's his entrance at WrestleMania.
Facts.
Anyway, it's only 3 Count Super because I was feeling under the weather last week. Had a nasty cold and got over it. I'm still a bit phlegmy though. So anyway, I'm War Machine MJ.
With Rodimus Prime.
Oh, mainstream out. Yeah.
We're here today to talk about Monday Night Raw from the 10th and the 17th. So we're briefly going to run through the 10th because, you know, it happened last week. We kicked off the show with the Monday Night Messiah and his disciples. Because Murphy's no longer his buddy. He's no longer anybody's buddy.
So he's out of the.
He's just Murphy now.
He's just Murphy.
Oh.
He's not your buddy anymore.
You
He doesn't want to be friends with anybody.
You know why they dropped his first name?
Why?
Because Buddy doesn't sound like a heel name.
Dolph Ziggler doesn't sound like a heel name. We've heard much more worse names than that.
Yeah, but that actually makes sense.
What, Dolph Ziggler?
No!
Oh.
Talk about Buddy.
Oh.
Them dropping the Buddy.
Just calling him Murphy.
At least it isn't like, you know, what happened with Rusev. Oh, we're just going to drop Alexander.
Or Cesaro, Antonio Cesaro.
Yeah. Or Mustafa Ali.
Just call him Ali.
Yeah, and
But
then
at
go
least
back to call him Mustafa.
Or, in his case, Mustafa.
Yeah. We haven't seen Mustafa in a while.
What are they doing with him?
Nothing.
Well, yeah, I answered my own question, but still, it's just like... I'm so glad I missed SmackDown on most weeks.
Yeah, anyway. We kicked off the show with Seth Rollins and his disciples.
Disciples.
Yeah, basically he's relishing in the fact that he's here to save Monday nights. You know, he's the face of Monday nights, Mr. Monday Night. And then, yeah, he relishes in the fact that the AOP and Murphy defeated KO and the Viking Raiders. And he still wants to spread his message of peace and progression, and then threaten to leave the ring until it's heard. KO comes out and tells him to, Rollins tells him to be careful because his friends are dropping like flies.
You almost said fries.
No, I did say fries.
Oh.
I'm trying to run through this quick and I got tongue-tied.
I already had fries. I'm good.
Yeah, stop rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Anyway, Owens is basically sick of Seth's mouth and he's ready to fight. But KO's not alone as the Viking Raiders come out. All 7 men get to scrapping, and while Seth Rollins is bailing and boogieing, you know, making his way up upside the ring, he gets slightly choked out by Joe. Joe just kind of sneaks up on him and hits him with the coquina clutch.
Who you talk to?
Joe choked out Seth.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm sorry, the Monday Night Messiah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Of course, the disciples, you know, kind of just ran Joe off. So, yeah. Of course, Owens polished off Murphy with a stunner.
Mm-hmm.
So, while the faces are kind of relishing, the man walks through them for her championship match with Asuka. This was a barn burner.
I mean, anytime Asuka and Becky get in the ring, it's always going to be fire.
Yeah.
I mean, they faced off at the Royal Rumble last year and this year, and they faced off again. When have we ever seen a bad match between those two?
Never actually.
Exactly.
Yeah. This was a lot of fun. Of course. Yeah, there was a lot of commercial breaks in the middle of this one.
See, that's what I don't like, especially with big championship fights like that. Why do you have to have so many commercials? Why?
Because they got to pay their bills somehow.
Yeah, it's a business thing.
I know that, but still,
Oh, that's how
it just takes away from the feel of the match. But I digress.
Yeah. Yeah. Becky got the win with the. Damn it! What was the name of that? Her version of the rock bottom is like man something.
Damn.
Manhandle slam. That's what it was.
Yeah, the manhandle slam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just as soon as Becky holds the title up over her head, Shayna Baszler hits the ring,
Mm-hmm.
beats down Becky, locks in the Kirifuda, and then while Becky's passed out, Shayna takes a bite out of crime. Literally, she bites Becky with a profuse amount of blood. Honestly, I like this segment. I wish they had closed the show out this way.
I just found that to be weird. I thought they would have gone another route as far as debuting Shayna to attack Becky, but
Oh, I like it. Again, they should have closed out the show because the next sequence of events from my future ex-wife just kind of bogged it down. Because yeah, after Shayna runs off, Becky is just kind of writhing in pain, and she yells out, "Jesus Christ, did that bitch just bite me?" And then after they come back from commercial, medical staff and referees were trying to put Becky Lynch in the ambulance. Get her sent off to the hospital. So Becky just says, "I'm fine, I'll get in." She, just shoves people out the way. She goes up to the driver's door, pulls the guy out, hops in the ambulance, and goes off to hospital.
or as they say, medical facility. They can't use the word hospital
Unless it's serious.
unless it's serious.
Oh, okay.
Next, we had Mojo Rawley and Riddick Moss taking on the Street
I
Profits.
saw that shit.
No surprise, Street Profits got the win. And, while Mojo Rawley was helping Riddick Moss to his feet, Riddick Moss got the pin on Mojo Rawley, becoming the new 24/7 champion. I mean, look at the bright side. His prospects went up far better than teaming with Sabatelli or Dan Matha.
Question: what happened to Sabatelli? Where is he at? They just done.
Apparently, he just returned from injury.
I forgot he was injured. What was wrong with him? Leg injury?
I think it was a bicep tear.
I literally forgot he was on the shelf.
Damn.
Yeah, he turned up at an NXT house show this past week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, good for Riddick Moss.
Shit, gotta load up the next page. Yeah, the 24/7 titles just kind of died off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
it's.
fun as it used to be.
I
No.
agree.
It's not fun,
Nobody cares anymore.
and it's sad because you actually came around to it.
I did. I actually came around to it. Now I'm just.
Like, man.
I'm like most people. I don't even care anymore. I mean, it's done ran its course, and now it's just there.
Yeah.
Just there.
Speaking of just there, we had the VIP lounge with MVP.
Yeah. His guest was the man who will eventually defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre makes his way down, and of course, it's the VIP lounge. So there's a couple of bouncers and velvet rope. Drew McIntyre just kind of shoves him out the way and kicks down the velvet rope.
I mean, it's Drew McIntyre, so.
I mean, he's gonna do what he wants.
Yeah. The main meat and potatoes of this whole segment was MVP tried to offer his services as an advocate for Drew McIntyre, and basically just kind of backhanding Drew McIntyre verbally.
Mm-hmm.
So McIntyre wasn't feeling that, and he just decided to kick MVP's head off.
Like he does most people.
Yeah. Of course, they replayed the Randy Orton Edge thing.
Yeah.
That's a stroke of genius right there.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like where they're going with this. This is pretty good.
Next, it was Cedric Alexander taking on Angel Garza.
Who? Cedric who?
You know, the main event champion.
Oh, you mean the guy that Vince has basically given up on?
Yeah.
Oh, one of the few people that Vince has given up on.
Well, you said Alexander? That's what his name is?
Cedric Alexander.
Oh, okay.
You know the guy who won the Cruiserweight Championship last year at WrestleMania?
Oh, fuck, that was last year.
You know, the guy that they wanted, well, in the middle of the Cruiserweight Classic, they wanted to sign.
Yeah.
And Triple H is like, okay, cool, I signed him.
You know, the guy Paul Heyman wants a big push for, but Vince has given up on.
Oh, okay, I see who you're talking
Yeah, that guy.
Honestly, they should send him back to NXT.
about. Might as well.
He would be properly utilized in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of NXT, did you see where El Hijo de Fantasma made his debut?
I didn't see that.
Who?
King Cuerno.
I probably did, but I forgot.
I was at a house show.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's finally able to compete.
nice.
Because they signed him and he had an injury.
Oh.
So, yeah. Anyway,
Oh, damn.
towards the start of the match, Humberto Carrillo came out and just ambushed Angel Garza.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Angel shook that off, and no surprise, he got the victory over Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah, they replay footage of Charlotte showing up at NXT,
Mm-hmm.
and Rhea Ripley gets interviewed. You know, serviceable stuff about Charlotte.
Yeah.
Best part is Sarah Logan pops up, and she tells Rhea, she says, you can't do whatever you want just by showing up here. And Rhea just looks at her and goes, who the hell are you?
That's mostly how people look at Sarah Logan. Like, who the hell are you?
That's how most people look at half the roster.
Facts.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Like you did earlier with Cedric.
Who?
Yeah.
Who was that? Who was that?
Because most of the time I hear about how Vince has given up on him or he's on main event losing.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll win.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, that leads to a match between Rhea Ripley and Sarah Logan, where, no surprise, Rhea Ripley got the victory.
Mm-hmm.
Next was Ricochet taking on Booty Lashley. Surprise, surprise, Ricochet got the victory.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, he hit him with the 630.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
But nobody cares about booty, butt cheeks.
Apparently Lana does.
That's the only person that cares about him right now.
We used to care about Booty Lashley, but we don't anymore.
Facts.
If they bring him back to Body Lashley, then I'll care. I want him out there potentially murdering people.
Like he did in TNA.
Like he did with Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like he did in TNA, where he verbally potentially murdered somebody and physically potentially murdered somebody.
Who was that he did that to? Pretty much everybody?
Yeah, everybody. Eddie Edwards, it just always comes to mind whenever I think about his last TNA run.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a killer run.
Yeah.
I'm so sad I missed half of it.
Yeah, he's still in there now, so.
No. I mean, Bobby Lashley's run.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was a good run. He was actually really good on the mic.
Yeah. And they
Where
actually...
he gets every fucking championship belt.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
that? When he won every championship belt, he won the tag titles, the X Division title, the world title,
The TV title.
the TV title. They made him they made him like the one man dynasty.
Yeah, the second time they did that.
Yeah, because Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe, they did that.
Yeah. Except for they had Samoa Joe hold both tag team straps.
True.
That shit was so dumb. Next we hear from Randy Orton, who's still beating around, giving everybody an explanation of why he did it.
Why did he do it? Why did he do it?
Because he wants to. He just wanted to.
Fuck.
I mean, the question isn't why did he do it. The question is, do we really need an explanation?
No, because he's running where he does whatever the fuck he wants.
I think an explanation would help. Anyway, before Randy Orton can get to it, Matt Hardy comes out. And he wants to hear the explanation like everybody else. And, yeah, Matt Hardy claims that him and Edge are friends despite their weird relationship.
Which is kind of like Rocky in a way.
They're past it now, but they're weird. They're checkered history.
Yeah, with that whole situation. Yeah.
Yeah, where Edge stole Lita.
Yeah. But they said they've reconciled, so.
Yeah. But of course, Randy Orton just RKO's Matt Hardy and concertos him.
Yeah.
So yeah. Next we had a Ruby Riott interview where she basically says she's going to put Liv Morgan in her place.
Yeah. Basically, she said that Liv Morgan has always been a follower.
Yeah.
And whatever she does it when Ruby says so.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it'll probably ramp up later.
Yeah.
Next, we had Akira Tozawa taking on Aleister Black. No surprise, Aleister Black got the victory.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he cut a promo afterwards. Yeah, we're basically saying he's like an animal in the cage, except for he's not the animal, but they're stuck in there with him, or something to that extent.
Yeah.
Call myself an animal now. Ew.
Next, we had Becky Lynch driving herself back from the hospital in an ambulance.
Doctor said, I'm good. I'm good. I'm all good now.
Yeah, she's on painkillers. She got her
What?
her neck taped up. Like I said, I'm trying to run through this and my tongue keeps getting tied. Besides, what'd you think I said? I was on the verge of saying nape.
Sound like you almost said nipples to me.
No. Anyway, yeah, basically, she says, Shayna better watch out or she's going to get got.
Going to get got?
Yeah.
She also told Shayna, "I'll find you before you find me."
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, they announced a gauntlet match at Super Showdown. Nobody cares. And in the main event, we had 8-man tag team action as Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, the Viking Raiders took on the Monday Night Messiah and his disciples.
And the Monday Night Messiah and his disciples won.
Yeah.
By hook or by crook, they won.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by crook, they won.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was from the February 10th edition of Monday Night Raw. Now for the cliff notes of the 17th.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking short notes, because I was having to scroll through this trying to pick out the meat of the matter.
Oh, you're welcome.
Anyway.
Oh, before we get into the show, it was noted that Monday Night Raw did their best rating so far, 2.437. I mean, that's not saying much, but this is their highest.
Well, usually they're stuck in the 1 points, so
Yeah.
at least they're cracking 2.
I mean, Monday Night Raw the last few weeks has been pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's still a drag to watch for 3 hours, but it's pretty watchable these last few weeks.
Oh, that's why I watch it on that bootleg site on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Because they cut out all the commercials. They just keep the play-by-plays. Or the picture-in-pictures.
Yeah.
Anyway, we kicked off the show with Randy Orton once again trying to address the WWE audience. Of course, he was supposed to have a no-holds-barred match with... was it no-holds-barred or no disqualification? I forget the phrasing.
No holds barred. Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah.
I knew what you were trying to do, so I mean...
That's why you refused to answer.
No, but literally, I think it was a no-holds barred.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing either way. Yeah, you're supposed to have a no disqualification match with Matt Hardy. Of course, Matt Hardy came out in a neck brace.
Yeah. And he talked about how he will never die, how Randy Orton can't get to him, and blah, blah, blah.
How he could slap a tornado, how he could dry up the sea. When he lives for a moment, there is no danger in him.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Slap the tornado.
Oh, yeah!
V1 nah.
That thing was actually pretty killer.
Yeah. Looking back on it, I like Matt Hardy version 1. V1 nah.
With them Matt facts.
Matt facts.
No, but Randy Orton, he left the ring, and Matt, he wasn't done with Randy. He grabbed a chair. He was going to swing at him, but of course, Randy Orton outsmarted him and decided to beat the piss out of him.
Yeah. He RKO'd him. He RKO'd him. He was readying up for a concerto. Left the ring. He's just like, no, I'm not going to do it. Hops back in the ring. Concertos him.
Yeah. On the steps, no less.
He threw him out. Then he concertoed on the steps.
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay, what have I done? I'm just going to walk away. Nah.
So keep going.
Yeah. And then he kept yelling, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So,
yeah. Next we had Eric Rowan's most important match in his solo run against Aleister Black.
you know what? As much as I don't like Eric Rowan, and as much as I rag on him, I actually say this was a decent match.
Yeah, because they didn't involve the whatever the thing is in the box.
Yeah.
What the fuck you just said?
box.
See,
Yeah.
he gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't involve the stupid thing, which that's an improvement actually.
Which is nice, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eric Rowan had a majority of the offense in the match
He did good until that happened.
until he got black masked a couple of times.
Yeah. Like at least 2-3 times.
Well, he got kicked twice because the first time he just he was against the ropes,
Yeah.
came off of it, and he got black masked again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Aleister Black won. Good showing from Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
Next we had Charlotte.
Yeah, she basically came out, addressed her situation from what she did at TakeOver, blah, blah, blah. She said, I'm the one who put the NXT Women's Championship on the map. My class was the one that helped build the NXT Women's Division. Make it what it is today. You're in my house. I'm going to humble you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to WrestleMania, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, thank God you paid attention because I didn't.
Honestly, I was going to put the TV on mute. It was either between her or Lana during the show because Lana, her character, is just annoying as hell.
Yeah.
So somebody had to get put on mute.
But yeah, Charlotte just in a roundabout way saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna challenge Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania because I'm gonna put respect on the belt's name that I built." Blah 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 blah.
Respect.
Yeah, I do like that watch she wore. That's a nice little Rolex.
Yeah, it was all right. Next, we had a triple threat match for the 24/7 championship.
Now, this match, the 24/7 title rules were suspended. It was between Riddick Moss, R-Truth, and
Mojo Rawley.
yeah, that guy. But Riddick Moss got the victory. He is still your 24/7 champion.
Of course, the main meat of this match was R-Truth was busting out some John Cena moves.
Yeah.
He hit those flying shoulder tackles. He hit the spin out power slam. He hit the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah.
He was going to go for the attitude adjustment, but Mojo Rawley shook that off, and well, Mojo got rolled up by Riddick Moss. After the match, Mojo was shaking, throttling R-Truth, saying, seriously, bro, look what you did. Look what you did. Of course, R-Truth laid him out with an axe kick.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I see he's got a video on a World Star YouTube channel.
Who does?
R-Truth.
I saw that.
It's called Set It Off.
It's a good music video.
Oh, it's a music video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know he does the rapping thing.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
You know what? If this 24/7 belt kind of advances his rap career, good for him.
Yeah.
It means he's got more time to rap.
Yeah.
Next, we had Drew McIntyre being confronted by Paul Heyman.
Honestly, I kind of didn't like this because I didn't like how he was announced to come out. It was just like, Royal Rumble winner, Drew McIntyre. And it's just like, y'all can't do better than that.
I do like that he's having fun with the sign pointing.
Yeah, I mean, his character is more... His character is more enjoyable now that he's become a face. But
Yeah.
I just didn't like this whole segment. And plus, MVP came out there knowing he was going to get his head kicked off again.
Yeah. MVP lost.
Yeah.
After Paul Heyman just kind of teased that Brock Lesnar was in the building.
Yeah, I figured Brock wasn't going to be there anyway.
But he's going to be there next week.
Really?
Well, I think next week is Super Who Gives a Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Showdown.
Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Super Showdown.
Super Showdown.
No, I'm fucking up, but yeah.
I mean, who cares about the pay-per-view? You're welcome to fuck it up. I mean, Steven Larson call it Crown Royal all the time.
Yeah.
Crown shit fest.
Anyway, yeah, Brock Lesnar's going to show up just to talk about, well, just to bounce around and smirk and all that.
Yeah.
Because he's going to beat Ricochet.
Of course.
I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah. Next, Becky Lynch comes out there. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. My future ex-wife / longest reigning women's champion, Becky Lynch, came out there with a nice little paper bag.
Yeah. Basically throwing her money to the ground saying, this is my fine for what I'm going to do to Shayna Baszler.
Just a down payment on violence.
Mm-hmm. Shayna came up on the screen. They did announce before Raw, hours before Raw, a women's elimination chamber match in which we all know that Shayna Baszler is going to win. Now, Shayna is in the match. Natalya, Asuka, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan. But like we said, Shayna's going to win. Shayna basically said, you see what this match is? It's in a cage. I come from a cage. Why? Because she did MMA. It's simple, right?
Yep.
So then she said, I'm going to eat through every competitor in that match, and I'm going to eat the shit out of you. And I was kind of stunned because they let her say shit on TV.
Was
They
it
did not-
blurred?
No. It was completely uncensored.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
did not even bleep it out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm guessing the rule is they can only say it once.
I don't know. But anyway, some guy on Twitter got mad and criticized Shayna. I saw it. I kind of skimmed through what Shayna said.
What was he mad about?
Because she said shit on TV. And it's supposed to be a... Hold on, wait a minute. He got mad because she said shit, and it's supposed to be, they do the PG thing.
I mean, Kevin Owens said shit like a couple weeks ago, and nobody said a damn thing.
Well, I mean, he brought up the fact that he and his kids watched the show, and he got mad because she said shit on TV.
Oh, dude, get over it.
Kids say Kids say all kinds of fucked up shit nowadays, so it's not even.
I mean, he really made an ass of himself.
You look stupid, man.
If you ask me.
You know what? I'm glad you said it looked stupid, because you know what didn't look stupid?
What?
Those kicks Becky was rocking.
Yes.
Those looked great.
Facts.
But no, as far as that Elimination Chamber match, Asuka and Shayna, that's a money feud right there.
I feel like I want to call it now, but I'm gonna wait. I feel like Asuka and Shayna will be the last two standing.
Go ahead and call it now, because the odds of the rest of them are just slim to none.
Because the way I see it is,
it might as well be a just set in stone type.
I mean, it's already set in stone the way they're promoting it.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, the order of elimination, how I'm seeing it
Sarah
is
Logan first.
Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan,
Natalya.
okay, yeah, Natalya,
She'll last a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I'll say Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Natalya, then Asuka.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going that route.
I'm still saying,
Shayna's gonna win that match.
well, yeah, Shayna's going to win. We're all unanimous in that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's writing on the wall.
But I say Natalya's going to be out early. Because Natalya just feels so forgotten about.
I feel like people just don't like her because she's been around so long. And it's just like, when Natalya comes out, it's just like,
It's just like, well, it's just she's so underwhelming compared to the rest of the roster.
Yeah. I mean, she's not a bad wrestler. It's just people don't care.
I mean, she's not the only one.
True.
It's just WWE is just so heavily booked the Four Horsewomen. It's hard to be excited for anybody else. Oh, yay, look at that. Ruby Riott's back.
Yeah.
Whoop they fucking did.
Oh, Sarah Logan's got a mean streak. She's beating up Charlotte now.
Yay.
Whoop-de-doo. Oh, what did Becky do? Oh my god, that's like talk of the town now.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Where's Bailey? What's she doing?
I hear she's still trying to talk to a manager.
Because
That damn Karen hairstyle.
because the employee was rude to her, and she wants her refund.
Anyway, next, we had a backstage segment where Charlie was interviewing Lana, Bobby Lashley, Zelina Vega, and Angel Garza.
Oh my god. Okay.
And of course, Lana makes an ass out of herself and says, hey, it's the two biggest couples in WWE gonna team up. Even though Zelina Vega and Angel Garza are a couple of people, as she elegantly put it.
Okay. You know what? Her character is so annoying because then she said this was a Monday night double date.
Bruh.
And I was just like, why didn't I put this woman on mute? This was so dumb. Why? Like, why?
Wait, you put her on mute? Or you didn't?
I didn't. I wanted to.
Did you put Charlotte on mute?
No.
You're an idiot. You should have put one of them on mute.
Both of them.
If I had a choice, I would have picked Lana because what she said sounded so fucking dumb.
Her character is fucking dumb.
My point exactly. This just the shit she says annoys the living shit out of me. That sounded so.
Now the thing I've got to complain about in this segment was, of course, they threw the camera interview to to Garza and Vega.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Vega corrected Lana, saying, you know, we are a couple of people. You know, given that they're client and
Manager.
manager. Yeah.
Business associates. Because
And-
they're there for business.
Yeah, and Angel Garza's like, I'm going to teach Rusev and Humberto why no woman can hold down this ladies' man. I'm just like, is nobody going to bring up the fact that he's engaged? He got engaged on camera.
His own backstage segment was trash.
You talking about Angel Garza?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when he won the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, he proposed to his girlfriend on camera.
Oh my god.
I think I gotta take a shit.
Fucking ridiculous.
See, he blows up my toilet anyways.
I'm not gonna kill it. It's gonna be fine.
You are.
No.
That bathroom's going to stink. It's going to be a hazard
It's
waste
gonna smell, but
environment.
your toilet be still fine.
My toilet's going to be choking. I'm going to have to put it out of its misery. Anyway, the matchup came, and of course Garza and Lashley got the victory.
I actually enjoyed this tag team match.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was a decent match. I mean, of course, Garza got the victory due to having a handful of tights from Rusev. And the crowd was really heavy on Rusev.
What? Yeah.
I mean, not that I give a fuck about him because of the situation with Lashley, but, I mean, the crowd really likes Rusev.
Yeah. Of course, Rusev snapped afterwards. He kind of threw out Angel Garza.
Yeah.
So. Next, we had Kairi Sane taking on Natalya.
Yeah. I mean, no disrespect to both women, but not much more to say here. Kairi Sane won by countout due to interference from Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka kicked Natalya in the head while the referee was distracted, so.
Yeah, and they're trying to make this a big deal with Natalya and the Kabuki Warriors, so.
Yeah, that's going to be her WrestleMania match. Her and Beth Phoenix are going to take on the Kabuki Warriors, and they're going to beat them for the titles.
Hey, why not?
That hasn't been confirmed, but I don't hear anybody denying it.
True.
I just booked WrestleMania. Boom. Next, we had a sermon from the Monday Night Messiah
Yeah.
and his disciples.
Yeah.
Talking about Phase 1, how they put everybody together, and then in Phase 2, they're going to take on Ultron, and in Phase 3, they're going to take on Thanos. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Yeah, basically to sum all this up, the Monday Night Messiah said anybody gets in their way, they will be dealt with.
Yeah, they said Phase 1 has been complete, but they still have some resistance as far as executing his vision for the future. Of course, Kevin Owens and the Viking Raiders came out and Well, they laid into the Messiah and his apostles.
Yeah, as far as the Monday Night Messiah goes, he got a stunner on the stage by KO.
Yep. Next, we had the OC back in full force. All three of them good brothers.
Yeah, AJ Styles is back due from his separated shoulder injury, in which he received at the Royal Rumble. Now he got on the mic, cut a promo, said, he could beat anybody, from Razor Ramon, The Undertaker.
Well, he said he'll beat the WWE champion. He doesn't care who it is.
Yeah. And out comes Ricochet, and he said he's going to beat Brock Lesnar at Super Showdown, which is false.
Yeah.
But he challenged him to a match. Carl Anderson, he said, no. You just came back. I got you. I'll take this match. And, of course, he lost to Ricochet.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, if Carl Anderson steps up to the plate, it's a lose. No offense to my boy Carl, but if that cat steps up to the plate. No, I did like how in AJ's promo, he just kind of hinted at a match against Shawn Michaels or Undertaker.
Yeah.
And Goldberg.
Yeah.
I did like that little dialogue between him and Gallows about Sting's goatee.
Oh, yeah.
He had that little goatee. What's that called? It's called a flavor saver.
Wow.
It was great. But yeah, Ricochet got the victory. 6:30, no surprise. And finally in the main event, we had a 6-man tag team match as Murphy and AOP took on KO and the Viking Raiders. Of course, Kevin Owens was rocking a Viking Raider shirt, so
Yeah.
solidarity.
I mean, match was okay.
It was a fun match.
It was pretty decent. Of course, the Monday Night Messiah had to make his presence known because KO and the Viking Raiders got the win by disqualification.
Yeah, because Rollins came in and he broke up a pinfall.
Yeah.
Because Murphy was going to get pinned.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. All 4 men were beating down on Owens and the Raiders until the Street Profits, off camera I called them Private Party.
Yeah. But we got who you were talking about.
Yeah.
And
Dawkins and Ford come down, and Dawkins just trucks the absolute shit out of
Murphy?
Of Murphy.
I thought he was going to go at least into the second row because he just got clobbered.
Yeah, he got trucked. It will never top when Adam Cole got trucked by Keith Lee.
Oh, no.
No. God, that was good.
Adam Cole went into like the 10th row.
Yeah, he was a gift for a good week.
Yeah.
I need to find that gift so I can put it in our videos.
That was awesome.
That was a good gift.
But anyway, they took down the Disciples, and Hanson, I'm not going to call him by his other name, and Montez Ford did stereo frog splashes.
Yeah, because Montez Ford jumped with his, and Ray Rowe just kind of fell with it. I'm sorry, Hanson fell with his.
Yeah, and one of the other disciples, one of the other guys from the AOP got a stunner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how we end the show with the babyface standing tall.
Yeah, we ended the show with Montez Ford shaking the ropes like Warrior for a bit too long. He
tends to do that way too much.
Hey, I will take him being extra in the ring over that after Weekend Monday report, whatever crap they're doing.
Okay, I agree.
Or
because that shit is just flat out trash.
Or them recapping what happened like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay, I can deal with that more than I can the weekend update, whatever they're doing.
Yeah, but I still have the TV on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's Monday Night Raw from the 17th. So, pretty decent show. Raw's really stepping forward.
Yeah, and SmackDown's really stepping down. And not in a good way.
Yeah, I feel like that's the trend, because there will be periods where SmackDown's doing better than Raw, and then Raw will start doing better than SmackDown, and then there will be a time where they just kind of even out.
Yeah.
So I feel like the reason why SmackDown is bad is completely on purpose.
Yeah, or just no real sense of direction.
Yeah. Because I mean, they go through head of SmackDown so often these days.
Yeah.
Who knows what Pritchard's doing?
Apparently not a good job. Unlike Heyman.
I don't know, he's doing a better job than Bischoff was doing.
Yeah, but Bischoff lasted for like, what, a cup of water, then he got fired?
Yeah, he was there for a good month.
Yeah.
He was mostly there to just take the hit for direction.
Yeah. Kind of like what Heyman's doing.
Kind of like what they had with Baron Corbin. Yeah, when they completely blasted him on TV for having a crappy product.
Yeah.
God, I want to know what they did to convince him to stand up there and take all that.
I don't know.
I would have asked for a hefty payday after that.
I don't know. I really just don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our show. Of course, if you like this guy's opinions, but not really too keen on his face, he's got a podcast where he just came back. It's Prime Talk with Rodimus Prime on the CastBox app.
Yes, episode 26 up right now. It's been a couple weeks, but I am back. Make sure you go check that out.
And that being said, for Mainstream Malcolm killing my toilet, I'm War Machine MJ.
And I'm Rodimus Prime.
We'll see you guys next time.